see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Y esa ha sido el intro de este juego. Vamos a ver opciones. Primero, antes de empezar a jugar, sonido. A la música lo bajo un poquito. No sé qué tiene gráficos. A ver. Gráficos predeterminados. Está aquí todavía en ultra. Atrás. Instalado.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
Okay, no me acuerdo.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed. Hey there. Come on, Roach.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Voy a callarme cuando esté hablando para que puedan leer.
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Pega con el cabeza de un Oeste.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
No sabemos en nada, unas coronas no nos vendrían mal.
You don't owe us anything.
Nada.
You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around, gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice.
Bueno, el programa dejó de grabar, pero pues le puse pausa y continué.
Run, Roach.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Voy derecho allí. Qué chido se ve este juego. ¿Qué quiere ese niño?
Mama,
¿Y tú, morrillo, qué quieres?
Mum don't let us talk to strangers.
Bueno.
Slow now.
¿Qué? No. Nada de esto quiero. en la aldea, no alteres el orden público, recuerda que los guardias no permiten los robos y que tampoco tolerarán que molestes en exceso al prójimo. Los lugareños suelen colocar tablones de anuncios cerca de las aldeas y ciudades que aparecen marcados con ese símbolo en el mapa. Examínarlos para informarte sobre contratos para trabajos de grupo y sucesos locales. Bien.
Got a lump of bread today.
No sé qué es eso.
Gran told me about a Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nagged
Come
him.
on now.
Started poking him arse. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
A ver, vieja, vengo por parte del hombre hongo ese, atiéndeme.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
Ya llegó el padrote.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Las nalgas. Opciones marcadas con ese símbolo abrieron un panel de tienda. A ver qué tienes, que se te me ha ocurrido. Yo creo que a ver qué tienes para que digamos
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Le podemos decir cualquier cosa. Tiendas, complemento objetos. Bueno. Comestibles, sardinas. ¿Qué es esto? Esto es lo que tiene. Patatas. Señuelo. Catapulta. Sí. Combate de asedio. Lazo estrecho, colócala junto a una carta con el mismo nombre para duplicar la fuerza de ambas. O no sé qué pedo. ¿Cuánto dinero tengo? 168. Lo arrastro por acá. Y quiero uno nomás. No sé qué es, pero quiero uno. Es esto. Me voy a llevar uno ese también. No sé qué acabo de hacer. Ok. ¿Cómo salgo de aquí? Aquí arriba. Oh. Buscamos a una mujer que tenga un colorido.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Y sabe caramelo.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Y sabe
Lots
pescar.
of travellers about, though.
Sabe océano.
Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Las opciones y luego marcadas con ese símbolo podrán finalizar la conversación.
Thanks.
Okay.
For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Pinche anciano.
I'm looking for someone.
Siéntese.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Usarán la señal de Axia. Esa señal influye en las mentes de la gente para que hagan lo que quieres. Ok. Estás gastando saliva en balde. Solo quiero hablar.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Antiputo. A ver, síguele.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
La encargada del
4
tugurio este.
factions,
Entonces,
teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit. What a waste of time!
¿Qué dicen estos?
The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
A ver qué dice.
Why not?
A ver qué es esto.
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Bienvenido a Gwent. El Gwent es un antiguo juego de cartas enano que simula el enfrentamiento de ejércitos. Los jugadores son generales y las cartas son sus fuerzas. Tú empiezas. Para empezar, roba 10 cartas. Esta será tu mano por el resto de la partida. No podrás robar más cartas, así que úsalas bien. Ok. ¿Qué es esto? Habilidades especiales, la verga. Escucha, lo mejor de las cachas es que los cadáveres tardan mucho en pudrirse. Ese país desde la lluvia huele a pis. Comienza la ronda, no sé qué dice, pero está bien. Aquí está el campo de batalla. Este es tu lado. Ok. Continuar. En cada baja yo le diría al líder otorga una habilidad especial que solo se puso una vez durante la batalla. Pulsa X para activar la habilidad especial cuando quieras, ok. Pulsa Enter para seleccionar el acta de tu mano. Pulsa Enter de nuevo para colocar en el campo de batalla, ok. Mi turno. Voy a meter a este güey. ¿Y qué hago ahora? Voy a estar aquí. El número de la izquierda, que está el conjunto icono, muestra la fuerza total de las unidades. El número de la derecha muestra la fuerza total de esa fila. Ambos valores se actualizan en cuanto se juega una carta. Al final de una ronda ganará el jugador que tenga un valor de fuerza superior. Durante el turno puedes pasar si mantienes pulsado el espacio. Si no, no podrás jugar con más cartas durante una... Chingón, te lo voy a entender. Esa carta vieja. Voy a poner aquí. Más puntitos aquí de arriba, no sé qué hacen, pero quiero más. Aquí. Está ahí. ¿Qué son estos? A ver, ¿le puedo poner esto? Que no se puede poner. ¿Qué hace este? Pero no se lo puedo poner aquí. Te voy a poner aquí al de 1. Ese ya tengo más puntos que él, mira. 15, 11, 8, 3, 7, 7, 6, ok. Turno del rival. Tu turno. ¿Qué hago con esto? Utiliza la carta líder. Traemos un hombre ame a su hermana. Chis locos, voy a aplicar. ¿Qué vergas es esto? No sé, pero la voy a usar. Me queda esto, no sé, pero esto lo voy a usar también. ¿Por qué? Esa es la ronda.
Well,
Esa es la
it's
verga.
not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind.
I'll remember that. Thank.
No quiero jugar el pinche jueguillo de cartas culero.
Looking for a woman.
Así es secretos del
Like
universo, a ver.
everyone. Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2
Ya, océano.
schnapps. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Jennifer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodin, at your service.
Vagrant. Got a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Vale. Preguntar sobre Jennifer, preguntar a los Nilfgaardianos. No sé dónde están esos, pero
Done
vamos a
drinking.
descubrir.
Then fuck off.
Ah, ¿quieren pelear estos putos?
Don't want your kind here.
A ver, pinche gato, muerte. Aquí va a haber acción.
Better round up someone else to help.
Mon.
3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Your ass is mine.
Let's end this. Nice meeting you.
Ya. Ponte. Ahora patadas en los huevos. Sí, con la espada. Qué pedo. Bueno, ya hay que.
Ah.
Me voy a con el campesino.
What do you want?
My gran told me about Smith's boy. Lad went missing one
Porque
day,
llora
so folk
esta
grabbed a
vieja,
witch
pedo.
that was hunting nearby, started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it was. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on.
Word is, they laid his corpse to rest.
¿Cómo guardar arma? ¿Qué voy a hacer? Vámonos.
Goidemar, would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidmore.
It's raining, it's pouring, and
Y como sea, tengo que hacer la guarnición,
he
creo.
bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
A ver, personas que cargan misiones. Armero, herrero, herbolista, alquimista, lugar de poder, cubito de monstruos, mesa de reparación de armaduras y pila de afila. Ok. Y el de la guarnición ese, ¿qué es esto? El rap se ve por encima, pero no lo voy a leer ahorita. No sé, solamente leí ahora y me lo voy a llevar. Auxilio social por presente guarnición imperial se anuncia que todas las semanas los pobres de la aldea podrán acudir a recoger víveres. No me importa. No importa. No importa. Ahora yo voy a llevar este. Y... para atrás. Bueno. Bueno, pues es esto. Alejo puede jugar autos de custodia. Tablón de anuncios. Creo que sé que donde tengo que venir. Sardinilla y ahora le pone algún nombre a todos sus caballos. Posadero. ¿Qué más por acá? ¿Qué tan lejos? ¿Qué tan grande este mapa? A ver. Ahorita creo que tengo que esconderle esto, pero me imagino que puedo viajar más. Les voy a ir aquí. Voy a subirme.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Me equivoqué.
What happened here?
Este barato.
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspect?
Me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. You've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Ok. Como hay unos lugares interesantes, repletos de peligros y tesoros. Estos sitios aparecerán identificarse en el minimapa con el conociente.
Any tidings from Vizima?
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Footprints. A man's. Large.
Son los pasos estos. ¿O no? A ver qué más veo. Estos son los pasos, a ver.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Es que hay cosillas ahí que recoger. Ok, aquí se pueden ver las pisadas.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Sits in the old oak tree. We're inside her with devilish glee. Drinks it down with greedy slut.
Should we draw it or not?
Lost his boots in the rush.
Ah, por aquí estuvo.
But Tosmi said he'd not give his dog this water. With so many corpses rotting in it. Sure to be poison.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Not in your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
Las habrá dejado y habrá ido por acá.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears her rump for the Blackens. Little whore.
Te voy a agarrar este, voy a intentar león, me lo llevo, no sé para qué sirve, pero me lo llevo. No sé, lo llevo también.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Háblame. La verga pues.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Pero ¿hacia dónde? Oh, aquí tiene el rastro.
My gran told me about Smith's
Down
dad was
sits in
missing
the
one day,
old
so
oak
folk
tree.
found a witch that was hunting
We're
him
inside her
The trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Acabo de empezar el juego, voy a hacer cosas que,
Magpies
bueno, al
and
principio no
dwarves
las
might be
que
greedy,
no voy a entregar.
but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your
Principalmente porque no sé
fucking
para qué sirve el
mug to a
dinero.
pulp.
No sé qué comprar tampoco.
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice.
Está bien, recibo un golpe, recibo otro. A ver, atácame, atácame. Espacio. Estoy apretando al alt. Ah, todavía estoy intentando golpes. Verga, me mató. No sé luchar. Ah, ya.
You'll never learn.
No, ya lo entendí esta madre.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
No se puede hacerme nada, puto.
Stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else. Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you! I was drunk! Didn't know what I was doing!
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. The Witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Ya que se acaba este video.